All right, here with Arion Carter. Arion just come off a big win against McGavick. Just kind of, first off, just talk about your season. Obviously, you've kind of blown up recruiting-wise, but just kind of talk about skill set-wise. What are some things you're doing good? What are some things you think you've improved on overall?
Really being able to track the ball and use my God-given talents to do so. And then not only that, my ability to be smart on the field and make checks and calls. I feel like that's helped me a lot of times, especially with them. I had to make a lot of checks and calls at the line of scrimmage. And doing so, obviously, leading to our win. And then not only that, just being a leader overall. My characteristics of being a leader and being able to get my guys to follow me. Just growing up and doing so, it's helped us along as we continue to go on. You know, we're 8-1 so far. Great to get a good team win. Getting everybody in the game, getting the young guys in the game. But as far as doing so, yeah, just my speed, being able to track the ball, leadership skills, and just being able to be a great overall player and bring everything together. Yeah, you
got a motor too. You're playing both sides of the ball. You're playing running back a lot too.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Just talk about recruiting, man. Like I said, you've kind of skyrocketed. You took a couple of trips to Alabama. Talk about other schools that are really in the mix for you right now.
Yes, sir. Alabama, Tennessee, LSU, Ohio State, and a select few others are in that. It's just been a blessing overall, you know, just getting the exposure. It's just been a blessing. I can't thank God enough and thank my family and my coaches for helping me out throughout the whole process, you know, just staying humbled and really figuring out which school is home for me once I take these visits.
Yeah, talk about your visits. You having officials lined up?
Yes, sir.
Where you want to go?
Yes, sir. I have officials lined up with LSU right now. LSU, Alabama, Tennessee, Ohio State for right now.
Okay. Well, let's start from the top. LSU.
Yes,
what do
sir.
you like about that program? Who you talk to on the staff and everything?
I like Coach Phillips and I like Coach House. I like the way, you know, they're in their building process right now, but I believe in Coach Kelly and I believe what they're trying to do, and I know it's an opportunity for me to play on the field early.
Mm-hmm. Will that be your first time there?
Yes, sir. That'll be my first time ever.
Okay. You got dates set up for you?
Yes, sir. Actually supposed to go this weekend.
Okay.
Yes, sir, for LSU. Yes, sir. And then my second visit will be in October 29th, next week after that, to Tennessee.
Okay.
And they'll be playing Kentucky. And with them, you know, in state school, them coming off a great win against Alabama, you know, really showing toughness and grit, and just them growing up as a program, that really shows and means a lot. And then after that, I'm going to Ohio State November 12th, I believe, and just getting up there, meeting the coaches. I already met with Coach Knowles and talked on the phone with Coach Day and stuff like that. So it was just great, and just really being able to get to, you know, see what the program's all about and what opportunities that I'll have on the field, because I know off the field that they have a really good program, education-wise. And then final visit will be Alabama. I took 2 visits there, kind of really familiar, getting familiar with the guys, the coaches, and just seeing what they're all about. And from there on, next week I'll sit down with family, see which schools are best for me, narrow it down, and pick a school.
I know Ohio State, you haven't been there yet, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that'll be your first time. Tennessee, you have been there.
Yes, sir.
Before.
Yes,
Talk about the kind of environment there and maybe a little bit more about your relationship with the coaches.
Yeah, I went there against Florida. The house was rocking. It was a really good atmosphere. They had a great win, pulling it out, and that was a game you noticed last year they would have lost. They really growed up as a team.
Yeah.
And just the atmosphere overall was great. Got sitting down with Coach BJ, Luke Bryan, and me and him really been creating a relationship with each other. And then not only that, talking every day, every other day with Coach Heupel, and just, you know, creating that relationship and bond, and you know, building relationships on top of every other school too that's been talking with me every day.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Going back to Alabama too, you've been there a couple of times. Just talk about the atmosphere there, what you like about it, and why you want to go back.
Yes, sir. At first I went to the first one, Louisiana Monroe. You know, it was in daytime. You know, you're not really gonna get that full atmosphere, but when they played Texas A&M that night at 7 p.m., the house was rocking. It was just a great overall atmosphere. What was the other question?
Just kind of what you like about the atmosphere, maybe relationship with the coaches.
I like the atmosphere. I like the coaches. Really straightforward, mean business, and want to develop you as a player. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I know education is going to play a big part. You talk about the medical field.
Yes, sir.
Just talk about that. How much of a role is that going to play in your decision?
Yes, sir. Education plays a big role, but it's all about everything. Now, I'm not going to base it only on education. Obviously, that plays a big factor in everything, but that's not the only factor. You know,
Gotcha.
obviously being able to go there, play, get developed as a player, everything overall.
So you're pretty dead set on those schools right now,
Yes,
taking
sir.
officials. Any other schools you think you may go to?
No, sir, not right
that?
now. But the way the schedule of my visits are set up, I could take a fifth official visit throughout that, because I have leeway between weekends and stuff. So if I wanted to, I can in the future.
Okay, sounds good, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the time, Arion.
Yes, sir. Thank you.